Shalom to the hopeful elect. We'll start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem B'Chah HaKadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. I wanted to hit this quick prophecy news update going in on these fucking migrants that have been flooding in to America in the past 2-3 years. This is from thegatewaypundit.com. Over 3,500 Chinese illegal aliens caught crossing southern border in May, 98% in San Diego sector. All right, and this is alternative to the rhetoric that has been pushed out that the migrants are all from Central and South America. Okay, just as suspected, you have these migrants that are coming in from China, okay, and these other non-NATO and EU countries. And it's going to pose big fucking problems for this place. It's going to aid in the destruction of America, the Great Babylon, man, okay? This, going into this, it says, Joe Biden's America, according to the CBP, 3,593 Chinese illegal aliens were caught after crossing the southern border in May of this year alone. 98% of them were in the San Diego sector in California. San Diego sector also had hundreds of illegals from each country, Jordan, Turkey, and Mauritania in May. The two busiest sectors for the month of May were the Tuscan sector with over 33,000 illegals apprehended, and San Diego sector with over 32,000 illegals. These numbers don't count gotaways, okay? The total number of illegals caught at the southern border for May was about a shocking 118,000. with over 6,000 of them coming from countries that could be a threat to national security. Illegal aliens are being let into the U.S. on a daily basis in numerous ways, including ports of entry with the CBP One app, and illegal crossings at various parts of the border. Okay. Fucking A. It says, new CBP sources, 3,593 Chinese nationalists were apprehended after crossing the southern border illegally during the month of May, 98% of which, 3,517, were in the San Diego sector, 770 plus Jordanians, 670 Turkish, and 500 plus Mauritanians were also recorded crossing illegally in. Okay, so this has been a fucking influx of migration into this place, okay, which when you go into it, it's one of the things that aids into the collapse of a country, okay. One of the elders from the Chicago camp brought that out in a video, and I have it pulled real quick. Let's jump into it. It's called weaponized migration, okay? Or AKA refugees as weapons. It's a term to describe a hostile government organizing or threatening to organize a sudden influx of refugees into another country or political entity with the intent of causing political disturbances in that entity, okay? This is going to be one of the ways that America gets fucking dismantled and destroyed, okay? This is going to be one of the ways that the cities will be desolate of men, all right? Because this place is going to be in a fucking terrible shape even before the missiles come. The missiles is going to be like the motherfucking cleaning crew, all right? And that's the spirit because it likens it into a broom, all right? The sweeping effect of those missiles, all right? the motherfucking the blast wave. It's just gonna the shock wave, that blast radius that's just gonna fucking dematerialize everything in its path. Okay. But before that, we read in books like Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, how fucked off these societies are going to be. Okay. Complete and total anarchy. And then you have the beloved Apostle Tahar. He goes into this word, insurrection. Okay, which when you go into the etymology, it means to cut from within. Okay. And when you have something sharp inside your body, right, it does a lot of fucking damage. It's going to be just slicing up those internal organs and shit. Say, imagine you swallow a fucking razor blade. Okay, just for visual. Okay, but it's going to be likened into the Trojan horse. All these motherfucking migrants that have crept into this place, all right, to give America the fate it so ever deserves. See? And if nothing, it said, even if those migrants, these refugees, just because they're consuming resources, for that reason alone, will collapse a fucking country. Okay? It says, the San Diego sector has been a very easy point for entry for illegals, especially since California is controlled by leftist Democrats. Okay. They said they interviewed a Pakistani illegal who described how easy it was to cross Biden's open border. Okay. It says a Pakistani man who crossed illegally into Jacumba, Cali, told me he came to the U.S. for work, not asylum, and that he passed through Brazil and Peru. I asked him if he knows that crossing the border the way he did is illegal. He said, yes, I asked. No big deal. He said, no. Okay. DHS Secretary Mayorkas is one of the key players. All right, let's jump down. Oh, what does it say? He has refused to take responsibility and instead blames the border crisis on a broken system. All right, and it indeed is a broken fucking system. Okay? And whether it's because we know the elites are controlling this collapse. This is a controlled demolition. It's a manufactured collapse. Okay, but also all that Esau, Edom, and really any of the heathen nations that they put their hands forth to do, all of their policies and their different agendas that they have to try to bolster these different economies, to try to pretty much fucking save their countries from the weakening state that it's in. It's all going to be come to naught. All their plans to do those things, liken unto you trying to build back and to try to fix these fucking problems. Okay? It's not going to work because the Most High is collapsing this entire global system. Okay? What is it? It is a global Edomite hegemony, or hegemony, right? It says, there's just one more thing I wanted to grab. There it is. Since January 2021, an estimated 10 to 12 million illegal aliens have entered the U.S. under Biden's open border. The number equals about the population of 41 individual states. Okay. So an entire state's worth of motherfucking migrants have come into this place. It's a mass invasion. And this is going to aid in the destruction of this place. Okay? And notice I said aid because this is something that we long for and that we're advocates of. All right? This is not only for what America is, how it was formed, and everything it stands for, okay? And all that it deserves, all the fucking judgment and punishment that it deserves for what it's done to primarily in blasphemy and opposition to the Most High, first and foremost, and his son, okay? And then what they've done to the nation of Israel, the Most High's special holy people, chosen jewels, okay? We're advocates for the destruction of this fucking place. This is in Jeremiah 51 and 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Okay? This place is getting fucking invaded. All right? By fanners. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He sent them here. Okay? He said the Most High will send them. And this is that word, fanners. Zawar. Okay? Which is wa ra. And you drop the Salakia, you drop the last character on the ra, which would be the a. Okay, so it's a war. It says to be strange, to be a stranger, to become estranged, a stranger, a foreigner, an enemy. Okay, so these fanners are foreigners, man. They're straight up literal migrants, okay? A stranger, a foreigner, and then it tells you what their intentions are. Their intentions are malicious, okay? They have malice is in their intent to this place, to America. You see, it tells you by that word enemy, okay? It tells you their intent. So, straight up enemies, foreign enemies. That's what that goes. Strange foreign enemies, okay? These migrants have fucking invaded this fucking land, man. And like we say, this place is a bear quabal waiting to get fucked. And that's the time we're in. We'll drop down to the 15th verse, right? Jeremiah 51 and 15, Slakia. Is it 13? Slakia. Or it might be in the 50, 52. No. Slovakia. There it is. The 14th verse. Jeremiah 51 and 14. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. Okay? So just as it mentioned about the fanners, which Zawar, which we broke down, is a foreign enemy, okay? These fucking migrants, man. Nothing nice is in their plans, this place, all right? They already have targets for all these fucking sluts that they have on their list that they're gonna go for in that day, all right? Motherfucking hit lists in both ways. Motherfuckers that they want to nab up, and then the motherfuckers that they want to kill, okay? And And then right here, it says that the Most High will send caterpillars, okay? And that they're going to lift up a shout. And that shout is a shout of battle, okay? A battle cry. A shout of war, okay? Let's grab that real quick and close it. That word caterpillar. And we'll get shout, Lord will. All right, this is that word. Yalak. All right. This word yalak. And it reads caterpillar as devouring. Okay. So it says a devourer. And devour as in to devour resources. Okay. And also synonymous with the word enemy, to devour as to consume your opponent. Okay, that's used, utilized and reserved for when you fucking put your opponent to death, your enemy to death. It's likened unto being consumed, all right, by the sword or whatever weapon that you use. Okay. It does not speak about how the Most High is going to consume this fucking place. Okay. And let's go into that shout, because that's going to further provide explanation. Okay. Okay, that would be Ha-Yadad. Ha-Yadad. Okay. There it is. Shout, a cheer. All right, shouting. Bam, there it is. To shout, the shout of the foe. Okay, the shout of your enemy. You see, because when you go into war, into battle, especially in the ancient day, the garments rolled in blood, right? You gave a fucking battle cry, man. You screamed at the top of your fucking lungs. You can imagine the adrenaline and the testosterone that's raging at that point, okay? Going to fight that opponent to the death. See, that's what kind of shout that they're going to be giving out. It says of soldiers going to battle. Okay. So that's Salakia, a complete fucking influx of migrant invaders. Okay. Ready to destroy this fucking whore. See? We give the Most High all praises, honor, and glory for it. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Racha Kadash Shalom.